you've had a great day so far. I hope you've had a good time visiting all the different displays and everything around. I know I've enjoyed some of the tasty treats that have been around today. So today we're performing the last scene of the Comedy of Errors. This class did a great job memorizing their lines. We actually performed the whole play back in January, and it took us about 45 minutes. So for them to memorize that many lines is a pretty huge thing for a 5th grader. So I'm pretty proud of them. And the reason why I picked scene 8 is because it's when the play ends, which is always a good thing, but everybody's in the scene. So we all get to be a part of this. Let me just give you a very, very quick summary of what's going on here. The main word is confusion. You're going to start watching it and be confused, and you're going to end watching it and be confused. But ask your child or grandchild what exactly is going on. But basically we have 2 sets of twins. Romeos, can you come out? They're twin brothers. Don't they look like they're twins? Antipholus, can you come out? Are you both over here? They are also twin brothers. Okay? So get that in your head. Aegean, okay, go over there. The Dromios, the first set of boys, they are slaves that were bought to serve the other 2 brothers. The parents, Aegean and Amelia, these are their parents. So basically what happened at the beginning of the story is that they all were on a ship, and they were traveling somewhere, and then they were on a shipwreck. So everybody was separated. So each boy had his slave, each Antipholus had his slave Dromio with him. But then they never knew where the other ones were, or if they died. Some of them didn't even know they existed. And so that's kind of where we're starting. But at the end here, everybody comes together and meets everybody, meets each other, meets their siblings, their father, their mother, and it's happy. So I hope you enjoy our play today. You may begin. Go ahead.
Angelo, the goldsmith, is explaining his predicament to another merchant. He says that Antipholus, normally a man of very revered reputation, has the chain and refuses to pay for it. He is very surprised when Antipholus and Dromio of Syracuse walk by.
Good to see you. The golden chain about his neck and not heavy. Stay close or else we can. Senor Antipholus, I wonder why you put me into such shame and trouble. Not that some scandal of yourself. This chain which you now wear so can you deny it?
I never did deny having it. Yes, you did, and swore to it too. Your ears, mine, my nose, did hear thee. Fear on your eyes, to say that was fall for any eyes may live.
Thou art villain to speak to me thus. I'll prove my honor and honesty against thee if thou darest stand.
I dare and beautify thee for a villain.
Hold, hurt him not, for God's sake, he is mad. Take his sword away, bind Dromio too, and bear them to my house.
Run, master, run, hide. Here's a priory, a nunnery, and we are lost.
Be quiet, people. Why do you guys here? Possession of quarter started yesterday. Let us come in now. We may bind your fast and bear him home as your cover. How long has it been in this condition? This week hath been heavy, sour, sad, and much different from the way he was. But not till this afternoon did he break into a rage.
Have you left much wealth, brave and dear friend?
No, none of these. Good people, enter and lay hold on him.
No, neither creature enters my house, but since this place for a sanctuary will not be good till I bow to his word. Therefore depart and leave him here things out of my house.
Adriana is near hysteria and says she will throw herself at the Duke's feet to beg for her husband's release and will never rise until she can get her husband away from the abbess. The merchant explains to Adriana that the Duke is coming to see the sorry execution of Aegean, the merchant from Syracuse. As he speaks, the Duke approaches along with Aegean and his jailers. Luciana and Adriana bow before him, and Adriana makes her plea.
So once again proclaim it publicly. If any friend will pay the ransom for this man's life, he will not die.
Justice will seek the Duke against the abbess.
She is a virtuous lady. It cannot be that she has done you wrong.
May it please your grace, Antipholus, this poor woman's husband had a most outrageous fit of madness. He hurried through the streets with the servant as mad as he. He was bound, but both from those who guarded him. We came again to bind him, but here he fled to the abbey, and near the abbey shuts the gates on us, and will not allow us to fetch him out.
Go, some of you, knock on the abbey gates. Bid Lady Abbess come to me. I will determine this before I leave.
Oh, mistress, run, save yourself. My master and servant have broken loose again. Upon my life, I tell you true, he vows to scorch your face and disfigure you.
Peaceful, the master and servant are in there.
Ah! Hark! I hear a mistress fly. Be calm.
Come,
catch justice, fought against his wife while walking out of his own house. Adrian and Luciana explained that Antipholus did die without early on the day. Both Angelo and the Morton said that Antipholus was given the golden chain. We both saw Antipholus run into the abbey. Antipholus denied his accusation and buried the material from the bone. Finally, in the end, the Greeks felt all confused.
Hold! I think you're all stark mad. Go fetch the abbess.
Most mighty Duke, please, a word. Happily, I see a friend who will pay the sum that may deliver me.
Speak freely, Syracusian.
Is not your name, sir, called Antipholus, and is not that your servant Romeo? I am sure you remember me. Why look you so shamed on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life till now.
Oh, grief has changed me since thou last saw me, but dost thou not know my voice?
Neither.
In 7 short years, my only son has forgotten me. But tell me, art thou my son Antipholus?
I never saw my father in my life.
But 7 years since, in Syracuse Bay, thou know we parted. But perhaps, my son, thou art ashamed to acknowledge me in such good desertion.
The Duke and all that know me can witness with me that I have never seen Syracuse in my life.
I will verify that Antipholus of Ephesus has never been to Syracuse.
Most mighty Duke, what an shown.
I see 2 husbands, for mine eyes deceive me.
Which is the natural man and which the spirit? Who can tell?
I, Sir Andromio, command him away. I, Sir Andromio, pray let me stay.
Asian, art thou not, or else his ghost?
Oh, my old master, who has found you, sir?
Whoever found you, I'll lose his bond and gain the husband by the city. Speak already. If you are the man that wants my wife, caught a million, that will like 3 feet from sun, will copy the same, aliens speak and speak to your name.
Emilia, tell me, where is the son that pleaded with thee on the fatal raft?
What became of him, I cannot tell.
Well, here begins this morning's story. Right. These 2 Antipholuses, these 2 so alike, and these 2 Dromios. These are the parents of these children which accidentally met together.
Which of you did dine with me today?
I, gentle mistress,
And are you not my husband?
I am not.
That is the chain, sir, which you received from me.
I think it be, sir.
And you, sir, for this chain arrested me? I think I did, sir. Not. I sent you money to be your bail by Dromio, but I think you brought it not.
This first ducats I received from you, and Romeo, my man, did bring it to me.
This purse of ducats I used to ransom my father's life.
It is not needed. Thy father hath his life.
We know Duke, go also to the abbey there, share in the joy of the have your son on such great celebration.
With all my heart, I'll share your joy.
Came into the world like brother and brother, and now let's go hand in hand, not one before the other.